YouTubers, the Attention Records from Street Productions bring you my 363 podcast. This is my 363 podcast. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to be so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, this podcast might contain some adult language. So this audio podcast will contain some adult language. If you're under 18, this audio podcast will contain some adult language. If you're over 18, that means it's okay for you to watch this podcast if you're over 18. If you're not over 18, well, say this again, this podcast will contain some adult language. So anyway, with this and everything else out the way, let's get into the topic. Now, recently I just finished watching the Digimon Tri series, like the fifth and sixth Digimon Tri movies. Now, recently I came for a special screening of the fifth Digimon Tri. Over the weekend I came for a special screening for the fifth Digimon Tri movie, and today my friend, a pen pal of mine from Japan has sent me a good digital bootleg copy of the sixth Digimon movie. So basically I had watched all six Digimon Tri movies. So basically, I'm going to talk about all six Tri movies in this podcast. So this is a topic, my view of the pros and cons of all the six Digimon Tri movies. Before I begin, I'd like to let you guys know this. I've been a fan of Digimon since it first came back when it first came on Fox. It was a global phenomenon. I love Digimon, so just to make that clear. So basically, to just let that clear, I'm just not a guy just doing things because they're popular. No, because I'm just the reason why I'm doing this because I'm a big fan of Digimon, which will be. So anyway, let's get into the good parts about the Tri movie. The Tri movies. Well, mostly all six of the Tri movies were very good. I really like the story for Digimon Tri, all six of the Digimon Tri movies. The stories were very good, and also we got some good. Honestly, we did each of the six movies had a focus on each of the Digidestined. Each of the eight Digidestined focus, like each six movies tend to focus on each of the Digidestined. So basically, it is very good to see. To see more. Also, it's very good to see more character development from Tai, Izzy, TK, Kari, Sora, Mimi, Joe, and Izzy. So basically, the character development for the original Digimon cast was very good. The voice acting was also good. It was a section with some newcomers, but it was pretty good. The voice-over acting was good. Now, as for the animation, I gotta say, with respect, this is a Digimon movie, that God says. Honestly, I do wish that the animation for all the Digimon movies were like the TV show. But this is how that's just one more. I do wish that they would made the animation better, like they did to the TV show. But the animation for all six or the six Digimon movies for really fit the whole story, the whole images of the whole for the whole story of six Digimon movies. Now, honestly, I said all six of these movies were good, but it could have been great. Now, the pros I really had about all six movies is it's just a few things. Just a few things. One, the second Digidestined Squad. So basically, it felt like since the trial movie started, nobody seemed to we never really got a hint in the first movie. Like, where's Davis, where's Yuli, and where's Ken, and where's Cody. So basically, it's like when the trial movie first trial movie came out, everybody was wondering where the fuck is Cody, where the fuck is Davis and the others. So basically, it turns out in the sixth movie, turns out that Ken, Cody, Davis, and Yuli were stuck in some type of digital stasis pod somewhere in the distant world. That's why they had been missing. And that's why so basically, in the sixth movie, they finally explain what happened to Davis in the second Digidestined team. So basically, they're trapped. Yeah, so basically they're trapped in some type of stasis, a digital stasis somewhere in the digital world by Alphamon and Evil Jedi. So basically that's one problem I had with all six movies. Like I wish that the second Digidestined team was more involved in all six movies. And plus, I wish that since Alphamon managed to turn Jedi evil, I feel it would have been awesome to see. It would have been awesome that to see somehow that the same process that Alphamon made evil turn Jedi into evil. I wish that they would have turned the second Digidestined into evil. Into evil Digidestined. Now that would have been fucking awesome, right there. But yeah, it would have been more awesome that if Alphamon suddenly not only turn the second Digidestined team into evil. Also, it would have been funny it would be more grand that if the second Digidestined team became the Dark Masters. Basically, I was really hoping in the fourth movie when I saw it, I was like, I thought that I was really hoping that that Davis in the second Digidestined team will team up with the Dark Masters, or better yet, be a part of the Dark Masters. They actually turn into the Dark Masters somehow. But otherwise, that's just the second problem I had about this movie. Now, the third problem I really had about this movie is it seems like after the first and fifth movie, nobody seemed to give a shit. Nobody seemed to ask questions about what happened to Davis in the second Digidestined team. So basically, what the fuck is wrong? Like, TK, honestly, nobody seems to not like Iggy in the original Digidestined team had to prove the first Digimon movie, and through the through the fifth Digimon movie, nobody seems to wondering, where's Davis, where's Cody, where's Kid, where's Yuli. Nobody seems nobody seems to give a shit about Davis and the second Digimon team. But the major part I have about this, the real main part I have about problem I have about these movies is there's a lot of loose ends. So basically, after they beat the bad Digimon and whatnot, there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Being that Evil Jared is still around, he's still, Evil Jared is still around, we don't really know that he still has control over the second Digimon. So basically, we don't know if you watch I think it was the third movie, I believe. In the third Digimon movie, we know that when Evil Giant showed up as disguised himself as Ken, he had control over Digimon. So basically, we know that Jai had a Digimon on his control when he was when he disguised himself as Ken at the Digimon Info. So basically, we know that so basically, when it came to the sixth movie, being the last one, it's like the question is like, does Evil Jai still have control over the second on the second Digimon? So basically, so basically there's a lot of unanswered questions. Do Evil Jai still around? Does he still have control over the second Team Digimon or not? So basically, this is this is my main part. This is my main problem I had with all six Digimon Tri movies. So overall, overall, I gotta say the movies were good, but honestly, but I just wish that I wish that they would have made the second Digimon team, evil, to really, get, it could have been like the Digimon, the Toy movies were good, but it could have been fucking awesome if they would incorporate incorporate the second Digimon team more in the Toy movies, instead of just leaving them out through all 5 movies and just just tell them what happens in the 6th movie being the last and whatnot. So basically, there was a lot. Honestly, there was a lot they could have done with the second Digimon team. Alphamon. Honestly, they could have had Alphamon turn the second Digimon team into evil DC Jesters. Just like they did with the Digimon. So basically, just Digimon and Wormmon, just Digimon and Wormmon. So basically, there's still a lot of unanswered questions about and there's still a lot of unanswered questions for these Try movies. So basically, it seems like they're gonna do more. It looks like, from the looks of it, we might look like they're about to do more with the Try movies. But I'm hoping that we will get I hope that they do look like they're gonna do a new Digimon movie series very soon. So basically, I hope that the next Digimon movie series will give us answers to the unanswered questions from the Digimon Try movie series. So anyway, this is just my review of all six Digimon Try movies. So this is just my review of all six other Digimon Try movies. So anyway, what do you think about the Digimon Try movie? Were they good? Were they bad? Or they were just alright? Peace with the comments of this podcast. Anyway, like always, it's Cynthia Michael. Sign off. 1.